its second century, but still. And now here is Yadiel Hernandez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The left fielder, number 29.
And now the first pitch.
Hernandez.
Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Verdugo, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap.
Batting second, the designated
Into the box, number 88. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Drilled to the right side. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Batting third, the right fielder, Juan Soto.
Corners move in now to try to cut off the runner at home, but they'll stay in double play depth up the middle. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Starting to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike two, says the third base umpire. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Now it'll be Josh Bell, and he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is taken outside for ball one.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball three.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Fouled off. And this is on the ground to first. Could be two. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the... And stepping in, Alex Verdugo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes.
Center fielder, Alex Verdugo.
The 1-0.
That's ball two. 2-0.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
The left fielder.
Now here's the pitch.
Danny
Santana comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Batting third, the designated hitter, J.D.
Here's J.D. Martinez. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one. Now a throw over, and he's back easily. Santana, base runner at first with one out. Just missing here, 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Giving chase is Robles. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Here now is Rafael Devers, who takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. From set, here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. Soto able to track. Second inning set to go, and digging in is the switch-hitting catcher, Andrew Knapp. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. And he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Dahlbeck moving to his left. And that's the first out of the inning. So bases are empty with one gone. And in steps Carter Kieboom to give it a try. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Number 3.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Shortstop, Xander.
Down on the shins and missed with it, ball one.
Count 1-0.
Two balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Strike called, 2-1.
You know, most people would be surprised he took that right there because that looked like it was in his honey hole. He had to obviously be sitting on something else.
And that's through for a hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Kike.
To the plate now, Kike Hernandez. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. From the belt, kicks and deals. Chopped back to the mound. Can they turn it? The throw pulls it off the bag. Following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Donovan Solano. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Number 3 is there, and he has it for the out. So first and second with one down. And that'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. From the belt, the pitch. Bottom of the second here with no score. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. A fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2. Fouled away. The next 3-2. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Batting ninth.
So it's bases loaded, 1 away, and from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Ball 2.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
Ball 3, not close with the sinker that time.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Bogarts on third. Hernandez on second. Dahlbeck is over at first with 1 away. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Next up, Alex Verdugo, who was called out on strikes to open the home first. And it looked like the sinker here, but a good job of knocking this thing down. And Verdugo goes in front. 2 balls and no strikes.
In these situations, I used to tell myself all the time, just get the runner in from third. It seemed to take the pressure off a little bit.
3-0 now.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Big pitch early, the 3-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Soto has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game. Ready now is Danny Santana, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Fouled off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Looking to minimize the damage here. Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Hernandez gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Luis Garcia. Fastball in there for a called strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of it now. It's strike 2.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. Now a ball hit hard toward first. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. He'll get it into second, and he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Batting ninth.
Victor Robles digging in now as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with a slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Grounded to short. Bogarts has it, and that's the first out. striding in is Yadiel Hernandez. He doubled his last time up. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. That's wide, 2-0.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
2 balls and a strike to count. The count now at 2-2. 1 out and a runner on second base. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Digging in will be number 88. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. Left side, but well foul. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the bottom of the inning now. And next, the dangerous power threat, J.D. Martinez.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
A ball and a strike now. Here's the 1-1.
Nope. That's inside.
Swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. Left fielder looking up. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. Rafael Devers the next to bat.
The third baseman.
As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. And another foul ball.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
The shortstop,
First pitch on the way, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
On the ground to the left side. Reined in. One there. Over to Bell for the double play. So next to hit is Kike Hernandez. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Hernandez.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being...
And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And it's gone as they add still another. At the plate, Donovan Solano.
Second baseman.
As the first pitch years have been high, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Bobby.
That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. And that's too high, ball two.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. From the belt, the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And the 29th. All set for the start of the fourth, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball one.
Counts 1-0.
1-1 the count now. Pitch on the way. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he is going to have extra bases to start the fourth. And the Nationals get a man into scoring position. It's a leadoff double. Josh Bell the next to hit. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals first baseman. Bell absolutely hammers left-handed pitching. There's a lot of pop in his swing for sure, but if there's one criticism of his bat, it's that he doesn't put the ball in play enough in these situations. Seems like hitters like this are more and more common these days. And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
Up next for the Nationals.
In now for Washington, Andrew Knapp, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. Now a move by the manager to bring the corners in, so they'll try to cut down the runner at home, but they'll give up the run for an out if it's hit to a middle infielder. 2-0 now. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Verdugo has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And even with 2 outs now, they won't risk running on that arm out there as he's forced to sit tight at third base. Carter Kieboom is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Soto on third with 2 out. This is popped up. Dahlbeck is there, and he puts this one away. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Count even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Hernandez will wait on it, and he puts it away for the first down. Back to the top of the order now, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one. And it's 1-1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. Next to hit, Danny Santana. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And now the first pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Rowan Wick answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he
got him looking. Striding in now for the Nats, number 3 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Line shot to first, and there's one away. Next to hit is Luis Garcia. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And that one yanked just foul. Infield shifts now. They'll overload to the right with the shortstop on the other side of the second base bag. Hit back up the middle. Gloved by Bogaerts. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. 2 down, no one on base. And that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. Now here's the first offering. This is line to left. Santana gets there for the catch, and that ends. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
First offering. Fastball well outside. Up top, it's 2-0. Three and 0 now. Wick is a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the park. It's a rare day that someone takes him deep, which obviously makes him a very valuable commodity in the bullpen. High and deep to center field. And that is off the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw. Well, he is in there with a triple.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Popped him up. Number 3 is there. 1 away. Now a man at third with 1 away. And that means the plug-and-play utility man, Kike Hernandez, will bat next.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. And it's It's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Thank you.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
The second baseman, Donovan.
First offering on its way. Donovan Solano comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now. You want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
2-0 now. From the belt, the pitch. Cut fastball is in for a strike, 2-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder, but he won't get there. It falls in, and they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Now batting, the first baseman, Bobby Dalbec.
At the plate now, Bobby Dalbec, as he'll take a look at ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. First and second now, 1 man out. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Just hung in there on that one. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's one. Relay to Bell. The double play. Josh Taylor takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 30.
New inning set to get underway. And digging in is the outfielder, Yadiel Hernandez. 0-1 the count. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals. So now to the plate, number 88. And that misses, ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1. Next to stand in is Juan Soto. 1-for-2 in the ball game thus far. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Seared down the first baseline to second for 1. On to first, it's a double play. So now into the box is Christian Vasquez. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
The center fielder, number 99, Alex.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0-for-2 from him so far in this one. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play. At the plate now is Danny Santana. 2-for-3 with a double on his line so far. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Robles looking up. Gone! Victor Baldonado gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least beat a couple of innings for his guys. Stepping in now, J.D. Martinez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And it's fouled away. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hernandez will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Up next with
So here's the cleanup hitter, Rafael Devers. Tripled and scored in his last at-bat. We'll see what he does for a follow-up act here. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he is into third with a two-out triple.
the batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Into the box now, Xander Bogaerts. Popped up. Bell is under it near the mound. And that's the third out. All set for the start of the inning, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. To the plate now, Andrew Knapp. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Chasing after it is Verdugo. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So next to bat will be Carter Kieboom. No hits to this point. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball. This one's down to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Into the box, number 3. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Bell at second with 2 down. Swing and a little blooper to center. Verdugo's on the move, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Standing in now, Luis Garcia. And he puts it on the ground to second. Scooped up. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Now to the plate, here is Kike Hernandez. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. And he misses with it, 1-1. Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. And he struck him out. Next to dig in, Donovan Solano. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip.
Donovan.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. So gets him 2 down. Striking in for Boston, Bobby Dalbec. No hits and 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run.
Up next to the Red Sox, the catcher, Christian.
Into the box, Christian Vasquez. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
The center fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
Alex Verdugo digging in now.
Nope.
As he takes a fastball off the plate
Count
for a
1-0.
ball 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. 2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Another try at 2-2. Vasquez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Three and two now.
3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Will Harris comes on the pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. 8 runs on 13 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and making some good pitches.
2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready with another 2-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first, save. Hansel Robles has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 56.
Ready to begin the 8th, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Victor Robles. Right there for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. The pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Bouncer up the middle, reined in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Yadier Hernandez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. A 1-1 count to the Nationals' leadoff batter.
Ball 2.
That's taken up and in for ball 2.
Count is 2-1.
2-2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning. Striding forward now is the DH, number 88. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Fastball called for strike 2.
0-2.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wait.
But we'll have to press pause. the plate here is J.D. Martinez. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Hitter, J.D.
Set and the pitch.
Martinez.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Tough ruling, but it's out number 1.
Up next for the Red Sox.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rafael Devers. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now look out as he's got to hit the deck here. It's ball 1. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Now the pitch. Fouled off.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. There's ball 4. Next, it'll be Xander Bogaerts. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Liner towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. Now into the box, Kike Hernandez. He's got a hitting 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on the way. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Robles is back on it. A leap, but it's off his glove. The relay. Throw to third, but he's in there. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
7, second baseman, Donovan Solano.
At the plate now, Donovan Solano. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Hernandez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Set to start the 9th in this one, and digging into bat next, the ever-dangerous Juan Soto. No balls and a strike to count. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Josh Bell is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Fly ball out to right field. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Here's the first pitch. Andrew Knapp is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Slider laid off for a ball. Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Last strike now for the Nats. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Washington, good night.